Next time on Death Battle, it's Ivy Valentine versus Orchid. Soul Calibur versus Killer Instinct. I'm going with Ivy Valentine just because I've never played Killer Instinct. It looks cool, but I was more of a PlayStation guy, and I'm pretty sure it's an Xbox exclusive. At least if it wasn't, it became one. Um, but yeah, I'm going with Ivy. Plus, I think she's hotter, and we all know that's what it's gonna come down to. Every time they have two chicks fight, Boomstick is a total. He's a perv. It's gonna come up. All right, let's get into this.
When it comes to the tantalizing femme fatale, these two combatants are the pinnacle of beauty and brawn. Not to mention, well endowed.
Ivy from Soul Calibur.
And
Black Orchid from Killer Instinct. Sorry, I'm excited.
See, I told you. Didn't even take 30 seconds.
I'm Wiz and he's Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Left on the doorstep of a London mansion, the infant Isabella was adopted and raised by the noble House of Valentine.
The fucking music too. That was awesome.
Little did they know she'd grow up to be this deadly dominatrix. Oh, Daddy must be so proud.
Well, he's dead, so there's that. Both her father and mother.
That makes sense. Based on how she turned out, her not having a father kind of makes sense.
Mother died while searching for the legendary Soul Edge, leaving Isabella.
Alrighty, so her full name is Countess Isabella Valentine. 5'10", 128 pounds. She's only 5'10". She seems taller. It's all about how you carry yourself, I guess. Damn, she's 49, even if she's only physically 32. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, good on her. You know, fucking found the secret to youth like Jennifer Aniston. Hometown of London. Daughter of Cervantes, which I believe is a pirate. I'm pretty sure they'll probably mention that later. She's self-taught in fighting style and a dominatrix for no real reason. You said it yourself. Her dad's dead. She's got daddy issues.
Or Ivy, as their sole legacy. Her only remaining parent is her birth father, the pirate Cervantes, who is a zombie. Sometimes.
Okay, how is he surviving if he's a zombie? I guess because he said sometimes, but like, does he go from being a zombie back to a person, or a person like, or is he like this and then he died and became a zombie? I haven't played all Soul Calibur games. I just know more about it than Killer Instinct.
Well then, good call on the baby dumpster donation. Zombie pirates don't make good fathers. Believe
Fair.
me, I know.
What?
Ivy also has some awfully great, magic.
Her father was a skilled alchemist, and Ivy.
Let's see. Alchemy is lab-based, instrumental in creating her snake sword. Not typically used for combat, used in some of her special moves. She has summoning magic, which lets her make which lets her summon spear traps, magic fire, and the Nightmare's Hand, a casual paradox critical edge, and the grand alchemy critical finish.
Took up his research to find and destroy Soul Edge. She taught herself summoning and alchemy rituals, which she used to forge her unique sword, the Valentine.
The Valentine is an extendable snake sword with a stupid name.
Yeah, it's got that's bad naming, just terrible naming. Formerly called Ivy Blade. I feel like that's a better name. Alternates between sword and whip. The max whip length is 30 feet. Can use guard impacts, can perform edge attacks, granted life by soul edge, critical finish and edge moves, and definitely not for a novice swordsman. Yeah, no, you would kill yourself.
It should have been called Deadly Ass Fuck since it works just like a normal sword, but with a flick of Ivy's wrist, it turns into a 9-meter long whip of blades. It can be used in all sorts of ways, even a stealthy underground attack.
Damn. Impressive. Also, Ezio is getting fucked up.
It is also sentient with a mind of its own. Ivy accomplished this by summoning the Hand of Nightmare, which breathed life into the sword.
Wait, hold on. How does a hand breathe exactly?
Of all I've talked about, that is what you question?
That is a very fair point. Like, seriously, after everything he said, all the stuff he's been explaining, that's what you have a problem with.
Anyway, since Nightmare is Soul Edge personified, this ironically joined Ivy's own fate to the very abomination she seeks to destroy. Whoops.
I'd
Yeah.
like to join Ivy's fate if you know what I'm saying.
This curse bonded Ivy's blood to the immortal Soul Edge so thoroughly, her body actually stopped aging.
Actually, Wiz, what I think is happening here is her age is getting stored in her enormous rack. I mean, they just keep getting bigger and bigger as time goes by.
Well, you never know with magic.
I mean, maybe. I wasn't tracking the size of her boobs. So I don't know. Maybe that is how the magic works. I don't fucking know.
Ivy is skilled with all of her sword's forms, but long-range combat is her bread and butter. She is very good at controlling the battlefield with wide whip swings, powerful kicks, and precision strikes.
I mean, let's be honest. Who would really want to use that thing as a normal sword?
She has spent most
Fair. It's pretty lackluster for a sword. What makes it impressive is the fact that it's able to transform into a whip.
of her life seeking and destroying anything remotely related to Soul Edge, innocent or otherwise, which will eventually include herself when all is said and done. But despite having one of Soul Calibur's deadliest movesets, she has a rather spotty win-loss record.
Don't they make pads?
He's gonna make a sexist joke. Something about periods. I'm glad I paused. So she lost to Astaroth and Kaki, then beat Sangmina. Probably just butchered the hell out of that name. Probably gonna butcher this one too. Lost to Zasalamel. What the fuck? Fucking video games, man. Won in a rematch, lost to her father, then won in a rematch against her father. So 3 wins, 4 losses.
For that,
Still, she's defeated countless foes and accomplished impressive feats.
like kicking a point-blank bullet out of the air.
Damn.
That's fast.
Well, more so insanely accurate instinct. Presumably, she's using the weight of her above-average sized breasts as momentum to increase her speeds.
That is
If
not
that's
how
a real
that works.
martial art, I'm going to find it and then teach it.
Ivy is a warrior who uses everything at her disposal.
You're in need of some discipline. I'll teach you to behave. Satisfied?
The government's
Damn, that music was pretty good too. Music this episode. Killing
spy
it.
codenamed Black Orchid is a complete mystery. Her past, training, and real name are so secret, not
Real name is unknown. 5'7", 125 pounds. 24 years old. Trained in Chinese martial arts, likely Tibetan. Is a secret government spy and prefers tonfa over lightsabers. I don't get that.
even she knows most of it.
How the hell does that work?
What we do know is she's a killer. Among her limited history, she is confirmed to be sister to Jago, a prominent fighter from Tibet. Orchid's origin must share similarities, so she is most likely a practitioner of Chinese martial arts, such as Kung Fu.
Orchid's weapons of choice are heavy Chinese tonfa, made of lasers.
Apparently, whoever she works for has figured
I guess that's what it means. I guess she had like lightsabers before, but then they made tonfas. But I mean, they're still technically lightsabers. Whatever. Laser aura. 15 inches long, short range weapons, which is not good because Ivy is good at keeping people at range. Can emit fire or electricity. Alright. For Okinawan, I'm for whatever the hell this says, martial arts, okay? Originally a handle for grinding grain and popularized as police nightsticks. Yeah.
Out how to make lightsabers, and Orchid wielded these early in her career before upgrading to laser tonfa.
Tonfa are short and strong, designed for quick damage. Perfect for Orchid, who is incredibly skilled in fast, close-range combat. Her other set of weapons are called TNA.
Well, actually...
I mean, just look at what she's wearing. It's not like she's trying to hide anything. Man, I wish I was that jumpsuit.
Stop being a perv, Boomstick. Like, we have to actually talk about this, unfortunately, because of a special move, but...
Orchid prefers speed over strength with quick, rapid strike.
Later. Anyway, Tonfa Fire, Firecat, Flick Flack, Spinning Sword, Lasakin, and Airbuster.
Some moves even defy physics.
What is she, some sort of witch?
Absolutely. Orchid's best weapon is her trove of spells. Most useful is the Firecat, a transfiguration spell which morphs her body into an intangible feline of flame.
Oh, I want to pet her, but I can't, because, you know, the burning.
She also uses magic in her No Mercies, finishers which can be used after an enemy is weakened.
This is what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure I've seen videos. Unless they were fake. But we'll see. Shocker, Scorcher, Frog Squash, and Heart Attack.
When not using her tonfa to incinerate people, she can transform them into a helpless frog.
Smash up! Smash up! Yes!
But she has one more weapon in her arsenal. Or rather, two.
Her fun bags of destruction! And you just thought I was being a pig earlier.
You were...
But really, whipping out the girls causes an instant heart attack to whoever views them. I now know the way I want to die.
I never thought I'd see a set of lethal mammary glands.
But you'd think it would only work on people, right? Nope! Her super boobs can kill humans, robots, aliens, a dinosaur, and even a walking skeleton who's missing the one bone that matters.
There is only one possible explanation for this. Her breasts must be
Damn,
so
werewolves too.
impossibly, unnaturally large that no brain can process the shock of seeing them.
That doesn't make any sense, because they don't look that big.
Even while female brains are immune to the sexual shock, they will grudgingly forfeit out of jealousy.
Oh, she'll be crying into a tub of ice cream tonight.
Black Orchid entered the first Killer Instinct tournament.
Skilled in close range ultra combos, won first Killer Instinct tournament, defeated Idol, fought Gargos in the past, self-raised, pitiful ranged skill, which is probably what's gonna get her killed, and traded lightsabers for Do you really have to keep bringing that up? She did not trade lightsabers for tonfas. She upgraded her lightsabers to laser tonfas, which allows you to beat the fuck out of someone while burning them with a lightsaber.
Intent to take down the evil Ultratech Corporation from within.
While she had some trouble with ranged characters, she eventually defeated the 2,000-year-old, and might I add, cheap-as-hell warlord, Idol, winning her the whole tournament.
Orchid is clearly a force to be reckoned with.
Damn. That was impressive as fuck.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh shit, no ad.
Get lost!
Fight!
Yeah, fuck her up, Ivy.
Does it hurt?
Oh. Yeah, that's what I figured. Finish
That's
her.
it.
Oh no. Aw. Damn.
I feel sorry for the guy that has to clean that up.
Orchid's an unstoppable force. Her win against Idol proves her incredible fighting ability. See, 2,000 years ago, not even the most powerful armies in the world could take down Idol, and yet Orchid did so single-handedly.
But since Ivy's jugs are so wonderfully huge, Orchid's flash finisher was meaningless.
Ivy's cup size is officially charted as G, or quadruple
Damn.
D. By
Damn.
measuring Orchid's waist and chest to scale, it appears hers are sized F, or triple D, one size smaller than Ivy's.
Oh, I have an extra D I could have given her.
Too late. Besides,
Gross.
the fight ultimately came down to long-range versus short-range combat. While Orchid has no equivalent to Ivy's Snake Sword, her Firecat can get in close by passing through attacks.
And Tonfa are designed to block attacks and get in close. Once Orchid's in, there's no stopping her.
Plus, Ivy has no means of countering Orchid's transfigurations. Even her link to Soul Edge is useless, since it does not pertain to other magic.
It was a good fight, but in the end, Ivy croaked.
The winner is Black Orchid.
That picture necessary?
Next